Okay, I want to give you the exact strategies to help you fulfill what I think is your ultimate purpose here, which is to create better works, to give your gift to the world, whether that is in art or business or just health or relationships. Like when I say create art, I don't mean physical art, that includes that, but the idea is like creation is bringing something new into the world, bringing your vision of reality into reality. The more that we can do that, the more that we can bring our dreams, our vision into reality, the better the world is going to be. I don't think anyone's going to disagree with me with that. So I just want to give you like what I actually do on a day-to-day basis. Practices, strategies, techniques, habits that I do so that I feel like I create better. And basically just want to talk about interesting and cool things that I've found to help me come from a place of focus and concentration and just create better. So what I found is this: the best things in life come from a place of alignment. Whether it is a relationship with someone else or a business or art or your health and fitness, like they come from a place of complete inner knowing, like intuition almost, right? Like they come from a place of clarity, focus, concentration. I don't think anyone would disagree with that, right? Like the more you can make decisions with clarity, the better those decisions will be. I think the best decisions in our lives come from the place of clarity. So the biggest thing for me has just been, how do I get more clarity? Because if I can gain more clarity, then I can make better decisions, and those decisions will ultimately lead to better creations or my vision being brought into the world. So there's kind of two things I want to talk about when it comes to what I call alignment. Alignment is that place of concentration and focus. Alignment is just where things flow, like they come from internally. It's that intuition I'm talking about. And there's really two things when it comes to alignment. The first is you have to have an internal focus. You have to know what's going on with you. But the other thing is you have to cut out the outside world. So those are like the two biggest things. And my practices for that are pretty simple. To cut out the outside world, just limit your distractions. Like delete social media, stop eating junk food, stop watching porn. Like do the obvious things that you know you should do. I think everyone is looking for like the extra thing that they should add, but in my life at least, most of the time, the more I can remove something, the more I can remove a bad habit, the better off I am. I would just say like do an analysis, like what is the worst habit that I have? Remove that. It's almost better than adding a new really good habit. And so what I like to say here is like, you basically want to cut out consumption. Like things that you consume, overindulge in, are not good for you, no matter what they are. And so like the idea is, if you want to come from a place of clarity and focus and create great work, if you want to create great work, you cannot consume. You can't be busy consuming. And again, that applies across spectrums. If you want to get in good shape, you can't consume bad food. You have to create the better physique. If you want to make good art, you can't be doom scrolling on your phone all day. You have to create the art. If you want good relationships or like whatever it is, like you cannot consume. You have to create. That's like a massive paradigm that I operate under. So the idea is, once things are removed, what's something that we can actually add to help us get that clarity, get that alignment? And for me, the most life-changing thing has been meditation and like scientifically meditating. At first I did it for like, focus and just to calm my mind. But over the past year, like genuinely, I have started to look into the spiritual side, and it's just like meditation has become the greatest part of my day. Like the first hour of my day when I'm meditating is just pure peace. And that's how I'm able to operate and create under alignment. So I know meditation is this like, intimidating thing, right? It's like, if you don't do it, it's kind of hard when I say, I do an hour in the morning. Like that's a very intimidating concept. So I want to break it down very simply. This is how you meditate. Everyone's got their own way. It's kind of like asking someone like, oh, how do you pray, right? But the bottom line is this. If you sit there in a specific posture, it doesn't have to be crazy lotus, whatever. Like you can just sit with your, back straight up, shoulders back, and just focus on your breath. And just concentrate within is the idea, right? It could be a mantra, it could be your breath. There's a lot of different things to use, but the idea is you want some sort of time in the day when you are focused within, when you are concentrating within yourself. The more that you can do that, the more that you can create and push things out into the world from that place of clarity. Again, meditation has been the most life-changing thing. I would honestly say I have not found a diminishing return on time in meditation and happiness. Like, I've always told myself this, like, there really is not a problem that cannot be solved with more time just sitting there meditating. And like, I would genuinely encourage you, like, please, like, I could not recommend this enough for your creative life, for your just happiness in general. The more you meditate, the better work you will do, the happier you will be. Just meditate, like, please. And the idea is, like, once you find alignment, once you have that clarity, it gets so much easier to tap into a flow state. Flow state is what we're all searching for, right? Like, flow state is the peak human experience. In, scientific terms, like, a good way to explain it would be this, right? Let's say you're playing tennis. You want to play someone of equal skill. Like, you don't want to play someone way better than you, because then you're never going to be able to win. It's going to be annoying. If you're playing someone way worse than you, you're not going to be challenged. The most fun you're going to have, whether it's playing tennis or doing anything, is where your skill meets the challenge. That's what flow state is. And honestly, like, I would consider flow state like the thing we're all seeking. It's what we're all seeking. It's the highest point of consciousness, if you want to call it that. It is like communion with the divine. It is connection with something higher than us. I do feel that. And I think, like, the more you can tap into flow state by coming from a place of clarity and alignment, the better work you will do. And I just think that is a universal truth. Like, the more you remove distractions, focus on yourself, and have clarity, the better decisions you will make, the better work you will do, whether that is relationships or health or whatever it is. Like, you will make better things if you come from clarity. And so I know a lot of this was rambling and yapping, but the main message I want to say here is this. Like, you're here to create something, go create it, right? If you're really trying to create the best thing that you can, meditate, cut out your distractions. Like, that's the point. And if this kind of stuff interests you, stick around. I'm really trying to make these videos better, and I think, in 5 years they'll be really good, and I'll be able to share this message that I have just feeling and just ruminating in me that I want to share with the world. I'll be able to share it better over time. And so the idea is, like, I want to inspire people to create by being that change myself, by actually creating good work. So if you're interested in what I've got going on, I'm going to link my creative studio in the description, as well as my Instagram. You can check me out there. But yeah, obviously I appreciate you sticking around and listening to me yap about meditation and removing bad things from your life. But yeah, let's go create some really good work, obviously from a place of alignment and clarity. Yeah, appreciate it.